Peace, love, and light. And today I want to talk about a dream that I had. But this video is mostly about forgiveness. And I want to use the Ho'oponopono prayer, which translates to please forgive me. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. And the reason why I want to use this prayer to give this message is because I've been thinking lately, or rather, the ancestors have been giving me the message lately to ask for forgiveness, but I couldn't really figure out for what. And it's not out of a sense of pride. It's just because I feel like I've shed a lot of layers over the past year, so I really couldn't figure out what exactly it was that I was being asked to ask forgiveness for. But yesterday, on the 13th of May, I got a dream, and it's a theme that's been replaying over and over again. And I really thought it had to do with my celibacy, which I think is still connected to my celibacy, but it's a dream that has to do with like sexual energy being taken away from me. And in the dream, I was unable to really see. I was able to see the dream, but I wasn't able to see. Like I literally said that in the dream that I couldn't see, or rather, it was understood that I couldn't see. But I felt like something was attacking me, and it was a male masculine energy attacking me, and it was trying to get me to do whatever it was trying to get me to do. I will let you figure out whatever it is that is, but in it getting me trying to do what it wanted me to do, I was fighting it, and it was tempting me, but I was fighting it in the sense that I didn't want to do it. And in not wanting to do it, one of the things that really helped me gain my power in the dream was Tutusu, me telling the entity to let me talk to my mother. And once I asked to talk to my mother, I pretty much woke up after that, and then I went to another level of sleeping, where I was able to really think about and reflect on the dream and what it meant. And in remembering the dream, I was just really analyzing it and thinking about why I was getting this dream at this particular time, and why this theme is a reoccurring theme. And it took me back to when I was younger, because a lot of this energy is related to energy that I took in when I was a child. And the energy that I took in when I was a child caused me to feel guilt and shame for things that I didn't understand. And it caused 333, and it caused me to do things that I didn't understand, like rushing to be an adult, taking me from a childlike mind to an adult mind quicker than I could understand. Like I didn't understand what I was doing. I just knew that I was doing, and in knowing that I was doing things, didn't allow me to really think about them, because the spirit was controlling my behaviors, in the sense that it was forcing me to, or rather forcing me in a direction that I wasn't ready to go in. And it was forcing me in a direction that I wasn't ready to go in. Since it was forcing me in a direction that I wasn't ready to go in, I would say I wasn't mature enough to do it. But since it was forcing me in a direction that I wasn't ready to go in, it felt like it was attacking me, which is technically true. Like if you're going in a direction that you don't want to go in, then something is attacking you for, and it's not allowing you to be free. It's not allowing you to do what you want to do. But the spirit is something that I've had with me since I was a child. and it's something that I've held in, and it's something that's caused me a lot of guilt and shame, like in my on my shadow side. Like it's something that I've held on to without really realizing that I was holding on to it, and it kind of like holding it in and allowing it to find a home in me or stay in me longer than it should stay in me, because it's something that I really need to release and let go of because it's not serving me. And that's what the purpose of the spiritual journey is, to let go of things that are no longer serving you. And this is an energy that is no longer serving me. It's not an energy that has a place. It's not an energy that is being directed in anywhere, in any way, or in any particular direction. And it's an energy that hasn't helped me throughout my life. It, it it's stayed in the same space, and it hasn't progressed any further than when I was younger. It stays focused on the same exact thought that it was when I was younger. Like that's how I know that it's a particular energy and it's a particular spirit that doesn't actually do anything but focus on that particular energy. And in getting the dream and hearing myself say that I need to talk to my mother, let me know that I need to raise my consciousness up and to focus on the spiritual level of it. Meaning I needed to breathe, I needed to release that, and to bring it up to the higher realms and let it go. Because holding it in was causing it to attack me and not allowing me to be like myself. Like it caused me to take on energies that weren't really conducive to my overall success. It wasn't conducive to my overall well-being. It wasn't conducive to my overall state of health, because it remained focused on the same thing. And that energy would constantly want to behave in that way. Like it will constantly want to attack spiritual things. But well, let me say it like this: it would attack in spiritual ways, like focusing that energy at other people and drawing them, and attempting to draw them in or draw them close to me to steal their spiritual energy and to like attach to them. And that's something that I didn't really understand until like very recently. I didn't understand the fact that it was a spirit in that sense. I knew that a spirit was kind of like attacking me when it came to like my dreams or like my shadow side, but I didn't understand that level of it until today. Like I just would get the dreams like every now and then, and today it just really made sense because there has been recently, very recently, a strong conviction that I am on a spiritual path and I want to ascend. I want to go higher. I don't want to remain in the same level, doing the same thing over and over again, holding on to energies that don't resonate with me, that don't have a positive, uplifting, and powerful vibration, or rather a loving vibration, because it's not about power. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. It's not about power, because in the sense of it being a entity or a spirit that attacks, that will mean that it will be like a power struggle. And I'm not interested in the power struggle. I'm interested in love, self-love, universal love, cosmic love, real love, divine love. But I'm not interested in power, because power is about a fight. It's about control. I'm not about fighting for control of anything. I'm just into growth, connection, and and things of that nature. But that's just something that I really came to the realization of. And I want to ask for forgiveness for anybody that I've come in contact with and they may have felt attacked, or anyone that I may have hurt in the past that have been influenced by that energy, because that energy is a very tempting and manipulative energy. And it's something that is very prevalent in our society and our culture that we don't really realize. So again, I want to say the Ho'oponopono prayer. And it goes, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And initially when I woke up from the dream, I was thinking about it, and this is the first thing that came to me, 11:11. And when I said it for the very first time, or rather thought it for the very first time, I actually felt, I would say like something, I would say like a stem or a like a vine lifting up from, let's say, my thigh to my, and it went up to my back. Like it's like something reconnected after I said it, after having that dream. So that's how I know that this is not just some dream or something that is like a figment of my imagination. I actually felt something physically happening when I said this Ho'oponopono prayer after having this dream. So I know that it is very important for me to have asked for forgiveness, and that forgiveness is a very powerful thing. But forgiveness is very necessary in this situation. So to all those who see this, and to all those who are going through this, it is important for you to ask for forgiveness for things that you do not understand, that you may be doing to this very day. It took me years to understand that that was something that I needed to let go of, and that was something that was holding me down in a way that I did not understand. And I think I said everything that I needed to say, but I want to say it again because I want you really, really remember this. And that is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And with that being said, I hope that you have a great day.